Hey, D-Time is trash, y'all.
Yo, who the flip are you? And how the hell did you get on my channel, man?
Me? My name is Elemental Hater, and my ability is to play hate on whoever it is I don't like or whatever it is that I don't like. And if I think you trash, I'ma let you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that right? Is that so?
Yeah, that's right, and that's so. And as a matter of fact, in one of your previous videos, you clearly don't know how a solid soldier works. Up there missing timing and cheating in your duels. And by the way, just because you qualified in top 8 regionals doesn't make you qualified to give hero advice. Scrub.
Damn, bro, I see the hate is strong with you, bro. Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you in a live duel how Solid Soldier actually works and how I've been stumping these fools out in these Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City streets. Well, looks like we got a new hating co-host on D-Time. D-Timer! Michael Bowden back again, aka Destiny Hero Mike. Welcome back to D-Time! We're here, baby. It's always D-Time in more ways than one. And yesterday's video was special. It was something very special. I'm literally at almost 900 subscribers, very close to 1,000, road to 1,000 subscribers. I just want to give a special thank you to each and everybody. And also, just in case you might have missed yesterday's giveaway contest, you can still enter. Go back to yesterday's video. All you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed and leave a comment, and you are entered to potentially win a Therion. We pulled the Therion yesterday. Yo, my first pack opening went bonkers yesterday. So very excited to get that out to the winner in Wednesday's video. So that is where I will announce the winner. So I just want to give a quick reminder on that. Also, speaking of subscribing, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button to quit playing with it. It's D-Time here, baby. I don't know what you're playing with it for. And if you would like to support this channel, the details of that are in the description below. And before we get into the topic, yes, once we finally hit 1,000 subscribers, I will launch that Discord link. So I'm very excited to do that in combination with also I'll be using the YouTube voting polls and posting to YouTube, like say on your app and you're scrolling, to interact with you guys, to give you guys what you guys want. Because I'm very, very, very excited to announce that D-Time is doing this thing full time, man. You guys have given me the encouragement to do this thing full time. It's not just a passion. This is the real deal. I absolutely cannot wait to really, really, really show you guys what I can do full time. I'm traveling. I'm training. I'm going to Chicago's Nationals. I got my invite. I'm going to weeklies every single week. So I'm committed. This is my commitment. So it is my job, my duty to, get content to you guys, hero content, whatever it is you guys want to you guys. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys have given me the confidence with all the love that you guys given me in the comments of the contest video. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. And without further ado, you guys want to see how I live duel? You guys want to see how I really get down? My thought process and patterns and decision makings against a deck something like Tier 1 branded Despia? Well, let's go ahead and get into it play by play. All right, now this is what some would call the moment of truth. Here we are, and looks like I roll a 10, and he rolls a 6. And so, yeah, he rolls a 6, and hey, fortunately, I get to go first. So let's go ahead and start off. This is not a good look for him, spoiler. But I pick up my first 5. This deck is just extremely consistent. I'm just kind of thinking, how I want to do it. And I pop off with a Hero Lives, and he has no hand trap. So it's looking like it may be full combo. Excuse me. And I go ahead and get the Strauss in defense mode. Pop the Strauss's effect. And let's get your boy. Looks like I'm going to add my Solid Soldier from deck to hand. Yeah, I'm currently down at 4,000 life points, so that doesn't matter at all here. So we get Solid Soldier to hand. Then we already had Ferris in hand. Yeah, surprise, surprise. So we go ahead and use our Ferris to pitch our Dark Angel to graveyard and summon Ferris, excuse me, which triggers our Ferris to place our increase to the back row. Then I'm moving a little fast, but our increase sends our Stratos for cost, which brings out our Vion from the deck to the field. And Vion, when that's summoned, it sends a hero from the deck to the graveyard, just like Armageddon Knight. Sending my Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, and Shadow Mist is basically a singing effect when it's sent to the graveyard, any way, shape, or form, to add me my Stratos. A beautiful ultimate rare Stratos there, sending off my... Oh, then my Vion goes to banish a hero as cost to add a polymerization from deck to hand, and then I go ahead and ponder my hand in my next play just a little bit here. Okay, looks like I go to link off into my favorite link monster in the entire game, Wonder Driver. A lot of hero players don't like him, but I think he's one of the strongest hero monsters period in the game. Unassumingly so. So I go ahead and I finally pop off my first normal summon with Solid Soldier, special summon Stratos effect. Go add my my Liquid Soldier from deck to hand. And we want to pop off that polymerization and send our Liquid Soldier from hand and our Solid Soldier from the field to the graveyard, and we bring out our Sunrise. Oh, there's a lot to keep up. We bring our Sunrise and we go Chain Link 1. Chain Link 1, Solid, Chain Link 2, Liquid, Chain Link 3, Sunrise, add my Miracle Fusion from deck to hand. And I'm slightly pondering I have to shuffle because he has to cut first. So he has to cut before I do anything else. So this is the second part of the chain link, going backwards. I'm just waiting for him to finish doing that legitimate cut. Let's see what I go ahead and pick up here. 1, 2. All right. And what do I discard here? Looks like I discard a Destiny Draw. That is a Destiny Draw being discarded there. Okay. Then I resolve my Chain Link 1 Solid Soldier into a new Chain Link under Wonder Driver. Chain Link 1 mandatory Wonder Driver, and Chain Link 2 Stratos. So I go to add my hero from deck to hand. Another hero. And let's see what we get. I get Destiny Hero Plasma. Now I'm thinking more line about Nibiru, so I can Nibiru after, let's say, I can Plasma after he uses Nibiru with Denier, but clearly he's not playing Nibiru here, so you know, I didn't have to get Stratos. I could have gotten a more efficient target, but this will do. And then I will go ahead and Chain Link 1 resolve my Wonder Driver, setting my polymerization, as you can see. So realizing that he probably doesn't have a Nibiru, I still end up with the same route, but I have some ponder here, but I don't ponder for too long because I go to link off into Cross Guy. It can't be anybody else, right? And there he is. Let's see, I'm still in afterthought about grabbing Plasma where I really didn't need to, but that's okay. We special summon our Dark Angel, tribute him off. This is why I play 3. Most hero players only play 1. This is why I play 3. It's just gas. So I tribute him off with Cross Crusader, go a Destiny hero, add a hero from deck to hand, and I'm adding my Destiny hero Malicious. Shuffling my deck. I don't think I need him to cut this time because, yeah, I mean... Okay. And, I mean, look, you see a Fusion Destiny in my hand, so this is pretty disgusting. So, I'll go ahead and pop off that second polymerization. This is why you don't play 2, okay? This is why you play Wonder Driver. Like, Wonder Driver is just cracked with polymerization, being that polymerization is not once per turn. So I send off the Plasma that I don't need, and I send off the Malicious that I do not, that's in my hand. And I bring out, it's me, DPE. So we bring that DPE out. When we go... Fusion Destiny. So we Fusion Destiny. We send our Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. Shout out to Diamond Dude. We love him. Coolest Destiny Hero ever. And Destiny Hero Decider. Bring out Dystopia and burn him for 16 by targeting my Decider in the graveyard. And now my Dystopia is live on the field in combination with the Sunrise, which alters his attack, which now I get a once per turn quick effect pop. So now I have 2 interruptions.
Then I use my, I have 3 or more Destiny Hero monsters in my hand, and I discard my Dark Angel, concluding my combo and special summon to his side of the field, locking him out of spell cards. And yeah, and that set, well, let's find out what that set is and what you're supposed to do. So, he goes straight to main phase, skipping over his, yeah. Then he goes into battle phase, tries to attack, and oh my god, a mass change. My board is full, and I go ahead and bring out my guy, mass change in defense mode in the extra zone, and now he cannot get over it. And I believe that is an auto scoop so far. Not yet. Oh, wait. Maybe he has something. And I kept the Stratos on the field because it's a win. So if you're able to get rid of the Dark Angel, it's really hard to super poly and kill me because I have a win monster on the board. So it's hard to super poly him away. So he goes to normal summon Snow and in hopes that she can set any monster on the field, meaning I'm guessing the Dark Angel, but he cannot. She only sets the opponent's monster, fortunately. So yes. The Dark Angel is just he's terrible. He's a terrible blessing, man. Complete opposite of a blessing. So he tries to normal summon the Albaz, Fallen of Albaz, and he has to pay the cost under Dark Law. So whatever he discards, it's banished, which is just sweet. So look, yeah, he gets rid of the ad-lib. And then I chain my Dystopia to destroy Fallen of Albaz, which does not allow him to resolve his fusion summon because he's now being destroyed. So we go into our side deck, and I get a breather here in this one. Yeah, so we're going in the side deck, and look how disgusting this is, man. I mean, they couldn't do anything, and Despia, they don't play a whole lot of hand traps because they need to be combo efficient. So yeah, if we get to go first against that, this is what happens. Now I'm going to go ahead and try. A lot of players don't like to use Droll against this in this matchup, but I am. I'm going to go ahead and try it, and we're going to see how it does because branded opening really gets them popping off, and that's why a lot of people don't really like to use Droll in this match. But I'm going to try it because I really don't want to be looking at a Allure of Darkness with the Macabre follow-up. That's literally a Pot of Greed. I don't want to look at Tragedy combos. I don't want to look at Patchwork combos after they summon Aliber or something like that, or vice versa. Maybe they Patchwork first and then I can Droll, and then they have to normal summon Aliber, which Droll would lock that down. So I'm siding in Ashes as well. So it's either I get see myself in Ash, or I see myself a Joel Lockbird, and obviously I'm going into my Dark Worlds no more because we do not like Masquerade. Masquerade is a problem, especially with Hero Lives. I think I take out my Hero Lives for the Dark Ruler no more, because if you pay half your life points with Hero Lives under a Masquerade, oh, that's gonna hurt. That's your man. You're not gonna be able to play, so I have to take that out. And so I'm just kind of thinking, and obviously I think this guy plays TC Bows, and and I want to force out his Branded in Red. So I put in my Harvest Feather Duster, and I think I put in only 2 Twisters. So soon we should be cutting to the next match, and here we go. We're cutting to the next match. We go ahead and get that legitimate cut there, and I'm forced to go second. And let's see how we do while we're going second here. Okay, so we start off, and it looks like he's gonna pop off in the draw phase, and I do draw a Joel Lockbird, but I still need to test this. Some players would not call it optimal, Joel Lockbird in this situation, but I have to test this. Okay, so let's see how this does. Okay, he goes to. He's targeting the Aliber. I have, obviously I don't have an Ash, and why would I ever Ash branded opening? And what is he discarding? Because it doesn't look like a very good. Yeah, he has to get rid of a Super Poly, so it doesn't seem like his hand is too crazy to begin with, in all honesty. But he still has a starter. Do not let this deck fool you. By the way, they can get into stuff. They can turn a bad hand into a good hand with just 1 card. So can't let this deck fool you. And of course, he goes to get the obvious Branded Fusion from deck to hand. And he's pondering his turn. I can't use my Joel. And so therefore, I believe he's going to main phase here. So I'm just waiting for the next thing, to see what happens. Okay, I mean he's in a. It seems like he's kind of in a tight spot. I mean, he's trying to fix his own hand, it seems, and he goes to summon the Springen Kit, and that goes to add and replace one from the hand to the bottom of the deck, I believe. So, yes, that's going to go ahead and trigger my Joel Lockbird. Lovely. And it looks like he's just pondering, what he's going to send and what he's going to add. So, I'm feeling really good right now, unless he has like a Call by the Grave or something like that. But, all things considered, I'm feeling really good right now. Because now I know for sure, I have a really, really strong feeling that, well, let's go ahead and see what he gets. He adds the Fusion spell card. Now, I haven't seen that. I mean, and there goes the Joel. So he gets the Fusion spell card, so that's an indicator that obviously he doesn't have a password, but even if he did, he's under a Droll. So guess what? We don't have to worry about Tragedy. We don't have to worry about Patchwork. We don't have to worry about Allure of Darkness and Macabre combo. We don't have to worry about any of that other nasty stuff. Literally, all we have to worry about is a Mirror Jade. That's it. Just a Mirror Jade. Judging by his play so far. But his hand seems to be a bit crippled from here, so I believe he's really hurt. I believe that Joel really hurt him. And then I believe, I think he could send a Tragedy to the graveyard with Branded Fusion, which would grant him another search. And he's not able to do that, so he has to send something else. So literally the only thing I don't have to worry about is probably a Mirror Jade, and that's it. I don't think I even have to worry too much about a Brandon in red. I mean, he's just crippled. He doesn't have a whole lot going on here, so he sends a Fallen Albaz, and what else? It won't be a Tragedy. That's really unfortunate. Droll is really strong, so I think this proves my case. This here, and I'm very happy because you've seen it happen. You've seen it happen versus a branded opening. So he got a branded opening, and yeah. And he had to send an ad. I believe that's not what you're supposed to send typically with the branded fusion. I don't think you're supposed to send that. So let's see what he goes for. I mean, he doesn't even. Oh man. Look how much he has to think. Look how hard he has to think. When your opponent is perplexed like this, it's a really good chance that you got to run where you want them. Sometimes they could really think really hard and play themselves out of it, but you got to apply the pressure on them. You can't let them think too long on you because you don't want them to come up with a solution. So you can kind of like, hey, you might want to speed it up, but I don't have to do that here because there's just nothing he can do. There's not a whole lot he can do. So yeah, it's a really good indicator when they're just stuck like this thinking. He doesn't know what to do. See, normally when a branded, you just branded fusion and you're good. Normally, right? Like, there's not too much to think about. Now, on my end, I won't have to be thinking too hard. It's just a clear cut. So, yeah, clearly he's in a tight spot, excuse me. And he goes to bring out Lebellion. And, yeah, look. Usually, again, it's usually just a clear line, okay? It's usually just a clear line of play, and he just doesn't really seem to know what to do. Heck, I don't even know what he can do. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. He's down to look one card in hand, and it looks like he's fusing off the Aliber and the Springen Kit. What's he gonna make with that? That's not a very optimal masquerade, unfortunately. It's not a healthy masquerade. Looks like he sets a card, and he's practically on 0 now. I'm just hoping that it's not a TC Bowl. As long as it's not a TC Bowl, we can play. He's checking his graveyard. Nothing to do. That Joel was nasty, guys. Let's just face it. That Joel was disgusting. Okay, I draw a phase. Finally back to my turn. I mean, his turn was the majority of this round. Spoiler alert. His turn was the majority of this round. Dark Ruler, okay? Look, I don't have to worry about a Mirror Jade. He's practically on 0. I pay my 600 and now I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! That is just amazing. I normal summon my Vion. And it looks like he goes to scoop. There's not a whole lot he can do. I thought it was a TC bow, but it's not. It looks like it was a super poly. There wasn't much he can do there. And I was just gonna, obviously vision hero climb into my full combo, and there it goes. Look at my hand. Disgusting, right? Just beautiful.
And that's gonna do it for today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. That is my thought process, and that is how I play my Destiny heroes. You guys saw in real time, so it's just very exciting. Stay tuned to Wednesday's video for the winners announcement. Anyways, love you guys. Stay up.